Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sam Fashion Show, episode 3. Thank you guys for tuning back in, and let's just jump right into it. First bit of news I have is about the Top Secret Metal Fest. That location has been announced as Memory Lanes in Minneapolis. It's a bowling alley. I'm not sure if it's going to be outside, indoors. I imagine it'll be out in the parking lot. There's 2 stages. I did not see information on that. I did look up Memory Lanes, and it looked like they've had events in the parking lot before, so I imagine that's what it'll be. On top of that, DJ has put a post in the event putting the set times of all the bands, a lot of information about day of show. If you're in a band, you might want to read that. It should be a very cool show. Some of the best Minnesota local bands the state has to offer. So go check that out. It's in Memory Lanes on Saturday in Minneapolis. Second bit of news I have is Nanashi has announced a weekend run with the band Feverwar from Ohio. Both bands are very phenomenal. If you haven't heard of Feverwar, go check them out. I will link them below so you can see the dates. Obviously, a lot of people have heard of Nanashi. I talked about Nanashi before. Both bands complement each other super well. Feverwar is one of my favorite out-of-state bands right now. They're just bringing the heavy. Unfortunately, the weekend run is not hitting Minnesota. It's going to West Virginia, Ohio, and Illinois. So if you're interested in checking out either of those bands, if you haven't checked out Nanashi, obviously go check out Nanashi. Hometown boys, doing the thing right, doing a lot of shows, playing a lot of tours. Good for them. But also check out Feverwar because hopefully they're going to be coming to Minnesota again soon, and I think it's something that a lot of people will enjoy. And the next bit of news is a show announcement. It's Unturned and Centerfolds tours coming through St. Paul. They're playing with Heart to Gold and Gully Boys. The reason I mention this show isn't because it's such a fantastic show, but also because it's at a place called Caydence Records and Coffee, a new venue in St. Paul. I hadn't heard of this place. I saw that the show was sponsored by Twin Cities Music Catalyst, and if you don't know, that is the nonprofit that runs the garage. So I reached out to Jack for comment, and he said it's just a small record coffee shop that has a small room in the back for bands to play, and he said hopefully they're going to be bringing a lot more shows there soon. So the main reason I want to talk about this show is because new venues don't happen all the time. More and more we see venues leaving than coming. And if there's a new venue in the Twin Cities area, I want everybody to go check it out. Go support not only that show, but that venue in general, and tell them how much you appreciate them for giving a place for bands to play. But there just needs to be more places like this. So if you're not busy on August 27th, go check out this show. I will link to the event in the comments. But go to that venue, support the venue. Go there when there's not a show. Buy some coffee, buy some records. Tell them how much you appreciate that there's shows happening in the area. And hopefully we'll see a lot more shows happening here soon. And for the out-of-state band coming to Minnesota that I want to recommend today, it's going to be Stone. Stone is a hardcore band from Wisconsin, extremely heavy. I saw them quite a few months back. They just brought the place down. The place got so rowdy. If you haven't checked them out, I highly recommend it. They're coming through the area on August 12th with Spine. Spine is a Kansas City hardcore punk band. They're playing with No Skin and Doubt, who, side note, I would like to see do a split record and call it No Doubt. Maybe they could just do No Doubt covers. I don't know, just throwing it out there. I'll link to the event in the comments. Go check out the band camps that are listed on there, as well as ask for the address for the venue. Should be a very rowdy time. If you're into hardcore music, I highly recommend checking this band out and checking out this show. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching again. If you're watching this on Facebook, I'm going to link to my YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe on there if you're feeling like it. Leave a comment, a like. That stuff helps out tremendously. And again, I want to thank you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.